Hey there, welcome to Little Fixes, a podcast for the sassy, classy and a little choosy भारतीय नारी. This is Macri. मैं और मेरे गेस्ट शेयर करते हैं सिंपल प्रैक्टिकल आइडियाज जो आप इजीली फॉलो कर सकते हैं to get closer to the kind of life you want to live. We talk about career, self-care, social media tips, parenting, relationships and so much more to help you thrive. All of this is mixed with a lot of laughter. So my lovely friend, continue what you're doing and join me in this real talk. Hello sassy lady. So Little Fixes is back with another amazing episode for you. और आज हम लोग बात करेंगे सेल्फ वर्थ के बारे में. Now there are a lot of terms around self worth, self image, self confidence, even self love, self care. मतलब बहुत सारी चीजें हैं और हम कंफ्यूज भी हो जाते हैं. बट हमारा जो मोटो होना चाहिए शायद वो यही होना चाहिए कि हम अपनी केयर, मेंटल हेल्थ का या फिजिकल हेल्थ का कैसे ध्यान रख पाएं और अपनी अच्छे से अच्छी केयर कर पाएं. rather than getting confused with these terms. But इन्हीं सारी चीजों पे क्लैरिटी देने के लिए आज मेरे साथ एक बहुत ही स्पेशल गेस्ट हैं. She is an image consultant, she is an integrated counselor and her name is Benaisha Kharas. She is very young. She started very young in this field and she is a very popular name. She is helping a lot of people with their सेल्फ इमेजेस जो वो उनका एक्सटर्नल अपीयरेंस हो या फिर उनकी मेंटल हेल्थ हो, सारी चीजों को वो इम्प्रूव करने में उनकी हेल्प करती हैं. So before we start, let's welcome Benaisha. Hi Benaisha, we are thrilled to have you on Little Fixes.
Hi Maitri, thank you for having me here on Little Fixes. It's such a cute name to begin with. And I'm really excited today to talk to you about the self on various aspects.
Yes, so this is going to be a very positive, very valuable episode. तो अगर आपको लगता है कि इससे बहुत सारे लोगों की या मे बी सिर्फ एक पर्सन की भी हेल्प हो सकती है तो do take a screenshot right now and share it on your social media tagging at Little Fixes podcast and at Benaisha Kharas. Okay, Benaisha. So first of all, I would like to know what's the meaning of your name. Like I have heard this name for the first time.
Okay, so my name is a Persian name and it means bold and tolerant one.
Wow. So it's a beautiful name, just like you. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now we would like to know what all you do, Benaisha. How do you help people?
So I'm essentially an appearance to an attitude enhancer. And what I do is essentially work with individuals. So whether it is teenagers, it is young adults, and some senior citizens as well. So anyone who is looking for an upliftment and an enhancement in their lives usually comes to me. Now, this would be on their personal front or work front. So I work with individuals on subjects like body language, communication, negotiation skills, leadership skills, emotional intelligence, and of course, their fashion sensibilities of what to wear, what not to wear, and when to wear. So encompassing all of these topics as headers, but then moving into like smaller things such as what should I tell my spouse or what should I tell my son and daughter, or how to deal with anxiety or how to deal with stress or how to be happy. All these finer things come into these larger topics. So essentially it's all about you. It's all about what you want from your life. I help people or I rather assist people discover themselves better and accept themselves also. So the reason I actually started doing what I do was I became the individual, or I chose this profession simply because when I was much younger, I was diagnosed with dyslexia, dyscalculia, and ADHD, and that really broke my confidence. And actually, it shattered, more than anything, and it became very confusing to me. This was the days before like any movies like Tari Zameen Par or anything came about to explain ki, dyslexia, what exactly is it or how is it, So a lot of times people used to treat me, my teachers actually never understood it, and they used to treat me as if, I was someone like who's never going to make it in life and I was just a racket in class, but I actually wasn't. I was really shy. I was really quiet. I was underconfident. And over the years, I, along with my mom, actually, my mom and my dad have been a very great support, along with three teachers of mine, really, helped me and guided me to become today the person I am. And that's when I realized that self-love is so important. It's the most important ingredient in your personal characteristic. And a lot of us feel that self-love कुछ नहीं होता है यहाँ ऐसा, you just need to like pamper yourself, massage जाना है, you have to do a facial, you have to do this, all this is not self-love. All this is, they are activities that help you that boost your self-love. But self-love really is about doing difficult things. So this journey started off from that thought, and then I went on to study psychology, sociology. And I met another wonderful teacher who taught me many different things in life, how to live life beautifully with accepting everything that is in nature. So today I've learned to accept a mosquito also that irritates me, a cockroach also that sometimes scares people. Beautiful things and creatures around that just, they are there for their purpose, and you are here for your purpose. And the minute we start to understand and coexist rather than compete, life just gets a lot better. So yeah, that's a little snippet about me, my ideology, and why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Okay, so आप ये काम, I think you just told me कि 2012 से कर रहे हो, तो you must have come across a lot of different kind of persons. So do you primarily help women, or do you take anyone who comes to you?
No, I work with men and women, but a lot of women come to me more. So I feel like today I have specialized more with women and children. And I enjoy also actually consulting women and children more than I enjoy consulting men, to be very honest. So I think I've also branded myself and packaged myself in that way that I attract more women and children. So that's just how it is.
So as you just said that mostly women come to you. So do you think it is because of the stigma attached to mental health ki men are not weak, so they shouldn't go to a counselor, or is it because of your branding and stuff?
No, I think my branding plays a 1% role. I do have a lot of, like on my Instagram page, in fact, I have a lot of activity from men who asks me, different types of questions. कि ये कैसे करना है, वो कैसे करना है, किससे बात करनी है, किससे नहीं बात करनी है, like how to go about with various kinds of things. But the reason why women come more is because I think, the whole stigma of औरत को यही करना चाहिए, ये उसका काम है, this is her job, this is what she's supposed to do. A lot of roles come from that. माँ को ऐसे होना चाहिए, बेटी को ऐसे होना चाहिए, बहू को ऐसे होना चाहिए. So with that ideology, a lot of women land up feeling so questionable कि मैं ही गलत हूँ, मुझे ही थेरेपी चाहिए, मुझे ही बदलना है, लोग तो नहीं बदलेंगे इसलिए मुझे ही ट्राई करना है. So with that attitude, a lot of women come to me saying, my husband is not willing to work on the marriage because he thinks there is no problem. So they come to me. My husband thinks that I'm looking ugly. So I need to, I need to work on my fashion sense. While the man is like 100 kilos. Yeah. And he's unhealthy. And the woman is probably 60 kilos and is working on, her fitness. But no. So I feel like it's that general male women stigma that comes through that nahi, औरत को ही बदलना है. She only has to change. Like that is the way forward. Why? Because my mother made that sacrifice. My aunts made the sacrifice. Not realizing that those were different times. In fact, yesterday I was asked by somebody, and in one of another interviews, wherein somebody said that it was about dating apps, and the thought here was that a lot of times, women have those stigmas that they cannot find love on dating apps. Like it's wrong to have that. Or it's not nice, to go for things like that. So a lot of women actually feel ashamed if they ask for help also. So when they come to me, it's not like they're coming with, pride. Like, yeah, I accept it. Very few people come with the idea that, okay. In fact, every time I meet my client for the very first time, they will say the same dialogue to me. And I promise you, Maitri, every client without exaggeration. Then Aisha, I have never done this before. Please tell me how to go about it. I don't know if I'm comfortable telling people also that you exist in my life. So, technically for me, there is no marketing from any of my clients, Yeah. And that word of mouth only comes when somebody is really in a bad situation. So today when I tell, actually funny thing, Maitri, is that before the pandemic, when I used to tell people, yes, I do counseling and I work with people on anxiety and stress, a lot of people used to say, क्या यार, वो एंजाइटी स्ट्रेस सबको तो होता है, सब तो
हाँ.
डील कर लेते हैं, यू राइट, व्हाट्स द
हम्म.
बिग डील, लाइक व्हाई डू यू हैव टू मेक अ डैम प्रोफेशन अबाउट इट. एंड ठीक है, देन देयर यूज्ड टू बी अ टाइम दैट या बट कॉन्फिडेंस, मतलब सबको लैक ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस होता है, everyone has that image problem. But I promise you 2020 changed everything for my profession, everything. Because not only did people acknowledge us as consultants and counselors, but people needed and wanted us, and they understood that it is so vital, it is so important today to know that it's not just about working your body, it's about working your mind.
ओके, सो जैसे आपने बताया कि women feel that they need to change. और ऐसा
Yeah.
आई थिंक बहुत सारे लोगों को मैं जानती हूँ, उनके साथ होता है, मेरे साथ भी होता है. तो आई डिड अ बिट ऑफ ऑनलाइन रिसर्च ऑन इट. और मुझे ये समझ
Mm-hmm.
में आया कि मुझे सेल्फ वर्थ का इशू है. मतलब आई सफर फ्रॉम लो
Mm.
सेल्फ वर्थ. लास्ट ईयर मैंने थेरेपी भी ली थी. आई कंसल्टेड अ साइकाइट्रिस्ट. और एंग्जाइटी
Mm-hmm.
का ही प्रॉब्लम आया था उसमें भी. तो
Right.
मैंने बहुत सारे लोगों से पूछा, उन्होंने भी यही बोला कि उन्हें एंग्जाइटी रहती है या फिर दे डोंट फाइंड देमसेल्व्स वर्दी. आई थिंक ऑल ऑफ दिस इज इंटरकनेक्टेड आल्सो. So we would like to know from you, Benaisha, ki, what exactly is self-worth and where does it come from?
Okay, so I'll tell you the difference between self-esteem and self-worth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so self-esteem is your perception of yourself that is based on your accomplishments and what you think that others perceive you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So it's basically a perception of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Versus self-worth, on the other hand, is based on your strengths, your flaws, and who you truly are at your core, such as when your accomplishments, your possessions, your acquisitions are all taken away from you. Who are you really then? What is your worth when nothing is going on good in life for you?
Mm-hmm.
So it is really it's really cool to be proud of your accomplishments, and it's good to be aware of how others perceive you.
Mm-hmm.
But like self-worth is a vital part of it's a very vital part of being healthy.
Yeah.
Right? So today self-worth is about what is it that you actually are. Like today when you buy an item,
Mm-hmm.
what is the actual worth of the item is what you think about. For example, if you buy a top, okay, what is the fabric price? What is the stitching price? Right? What is the markup price? All that is a basic worth of the product. Similarly, today when you are standing, what is your self-worth without you having any medals, without you having any accomplishments, without you having any badge tag? What is your self-worth really? So our self-worth today gets defined by who we really are. It is the inherent value of our personality. It does not come from any accomplishments or what other people think of you. It actually comes from what you think about yourself. So today, if you are constantly saying, I'm not good enough, I can't do this, I can't do that, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to do that, मुझे कोई नहीं पसंद करता है, मुझे कोई नहीं देखता है, मुझे तो आता ही नहीं है. If we keep on thinking all these kind of things, what happens is that हमें अपने आप में कोसते रहते हैं. We only keep on telling ourselves we are not worthy enough. And a lot of times people say कि कोई मुझे प्यार नहीं करता है. पर क्यों प्यार करेगा? Why should someone love you when you don't love yourself? Why should someone find you worthy when you don't find yourself worthy? Right? So today a lot of mothers go through this. Right. So such an example let me give you is, say there is a working mom and then there is a working dad. So the working mom goes like, the child never listens to me only. I'm also working, he's also working. So there is an equality over there. But the kid still doesn't listen. And I asked this is a client of mine who was with me. And I asked her, I said, tell me something. How do you dress at home? And how does your husband dress at home? She said, उससे क्या फर्क पड़ता है? I said, नहीं बताओ तू. So she said, मैं नाइटी पहन लेती हूँ, उसमें क्या है? और जब मैं ऑफिस जाती हूँ तब just normal टॉप और पैंट्स पहन लेती हूँ, जो भी है वो पहन लेती हूँ. I said, कभी आपने आपका आउटफिट प्लान किया है रात को कि मैं ये पहनूंगी, वो पहनूंगी, इसके साथ वो जूते रहेंगे, ये इयरिंग? She said, नहीं, टाइम किसके पास होता है? अच्छा. I said, okay. I said, and what does your husband do? She said, I only remove all his clothes and I keep it ready at night. So I said, ठीक है, husband के लिए टाइम है to remove all his clothes and iron his clothes, but आपके लिए खुद का टाइम नहीं है. So अभी क्या करूँ, अभी रूटीन हो गया ऐसा. तो रूटीन किसने बनाया? आपने बनाया. So most women do this. Most women. And not just when they are married, they do that when they have girlfriends only.
Mm-hmm.
So what they start to do is, and I'm also guilty of this at some level in my life before,
Mm-hmm.
you start to treat your partner as a child. You start to kick in your motherly instincts on everybody in life. सबको बच्चा बना देते हो. So basically what happens is that your husband starts to also become a child, and your child is also a child. So technically the mother is supposed to do this. Versus the father, on the other hand, dresses up, with well crisp clothes, has a different set for homeware, goes to work, comes back, does very important looking like things. So he reflects to the child that मैं तो बहुत important हूँ भाई. I do a lot of, I'm the real breadwinner. The mother also might be making the same amount of money. But it is the positioning of the parent that is very important to the child's perception, which most parents do not understand.
Yeah.
So the mother, says to herself that, no, it is my duty. क्यों? Father की duty नहीं है. So it needs, and in homes where the father and the mother have both equal duties, you will see that the child grows up to be a very equal and a confident individual.
Right.
So it is very important that, women also should set their stance. If they want something, they should ask for it. A lot of times they say, "Nee, but my husband won't give it to me," or, "We shouldn't do it. We shouldn't ask for it." Arey, why? Why are you already making your husband a bad guy? And that, that changes their psychology as women. They keep on thinking their husband won't be able to do this, won't be able to give. Arey, try to karo. A lot of times, women themselves put their self-worth down. And this is a very typical problem that comes. Yes, men also have a low self-worth. Now this comes when men have low self-worth. It comes when the women of the house, if they've grown up with a very strong mother, if they've grown up with a very strong sister, aunts around them, and their male their male energy around them, or their fathers, their uncles, have been very docile. So there are some men who just let the women take over and ठीक है जो करना है करो, because they want peace. In that process, the son of the house grows up to be a very forgiving guy. ठीक है, it's not a bad thing to forgive. But they forgive to such a point that they forget that their own self-worth. So when they eventually get into a relationship, they also again attract a woman who's strong only in their lives. And then they say, but all these women have spoiled my life, my mother, my sister, my wife, and I don't have self-confidence because of them. Nahi. You don't have self-confidence because you did not think of prioritizing your confidence. So today, the difference between all of this self-worth is basically something that you need to first put a price tag on yourself. You need to say, okay, I am capable of many things in my life. Yes, I will fail in some, but I need to appreciate how I can do many things. So a lot of times we think ये नहीं हो सकता है, वो नहीं हो सकता है, पर ठीक है, focus on क्या हो सकता है, आप क्या कर सकते हो, उस पे focus डालो. जो नहीं होता है, इस पे focus मत डालो. A lot of times in school, when we were growing up, teachers used to say, अच्छा, what you are not good at, उसका practice करो. Practice what you don't know. And we all grew up like that. But teachers never said, keep on practicing what you know. You will get better and better and become a master at it. Simple example, painters. When a painter likes to paint, his first sketch doesn't come out like Picasso already, no? He keeps on trying and until and unless he keeps trying the same thing every single day, it becomes a habit and it becomes amazing. And that's when he becomes a painter. But if he in one time says, okay, this came out nice and this didn't come out nice. So if he's good at charcoal painting, but he's not good at oil painting, and he keeps on focusing on how to make my oil painting better, and if it doesn't happen 100 times, focus on what your charcoal came out nice, na? You'll become a charcoal artist. So today we need to focus more on what we are good at, not what we are not good at, and try to chase that. It's like somebody doesn't like us and we keep on chasing them, saying, "Nee, why you don't like me? Aapko to pasand nahi." Like, you have to like me. You can't force somebody to like you, no?
Seriously, ऐसा relationships में होता भी है, I think.
Absolutely होता है, क्योंकि people go like, नहीं, क्यों पसंद नहीं है? अरे नहीं पसंद है, क्यों? Sometimes you don't get an answer. हर किसी का जवाब नहीं होता है, क्यों नहीं होता है.
राइट। तो ये जो आपने बताया कि सेल्फ वर्थ का इशू मेन में भी होता है, विमेन में भी होता है, ये चाइल्डहुड कंडीशनिंग से आता है मोस्टली। और
करेक्ट।
इसको अगर डील करने की बात करें तो जैसे आपने बोला कि फोकस ऑन योर स्ट्रेंथ्स, बट इसका कोई प्रैक्टिकल तरीका हो सकता है और ज्यादा, क्योंकि जब जब हम एक नेगेटिव उसमें जा रहे होते हैं, स्पाइरल में, डाउन द नेगेटिव स्पाइरल, तो क्या होता है कि हमें लगता है कि हम लोग पॉजिटिव सोच ही नहीं पाते हैं। लाइक वी कीप गोइंग अराउंड इन सर्कल्स, नेगेटिव नेगेटिव नेगेटिव, ये भी नेगेटिव, ये भी नेगेटिव, सारी अपने बारे में खराब चीजें ही सोचते हैं। एंड वी, मोस्ट ऑफ अस, अटैच आवर वर्थ टू आवर अचीवमेंट्स। अगर अच्छा हो गया तो यस वी आर ग्रेट, अगर अच्छा नहीं हुआ तो वी आर नॉट वर्दी ऑफ एनीथिंग। तो जब ऐसी ऐसी सिचुएशन में हम हो जाते हैं, तो क्या एक्शन स्टेप्स हो सकते हैं, क्या तरीके हो सकते हैं मे बी इससे बाहर आने के, शॉर्ट टर्म और लॉन्ग टर्म ऑल्सो? की ऑब्वियसली क्योंकि अगर बचपन से हमारी कंडीशनिंग से कोई चीज आई है तो हम उसको एक दिन में या 10 दिन में या एक साल में भी शायद सही नहीं कर सकते। तो इसके लिए क्या आप एडवाइस दोगे लोगों को कि वो अपनी सेल्फ वर्थ पे कैसे वर्क करना शुरू कर सकते हैं और कैसे धीरे धीरे ही सही इससे बाहर आ सकते हैं?
Okay. So, first step in any self journey
हम्म।
is to know yourself.
हम्म।
आपको पहले खुद की पहचान होनी चाहिए. You should first know who you are and not just by your name के hey I'm Binay Chakras. नहीं. Who are you really? So what are your weaknesses? What are your strengths? What are your fears? What are your dreams? So firstly, take a piece of paper and write down a list of all these things. One side weakness, one side strengths, one side fears, one side, what is it that you want to accomplish? What are your goals? Write down all these things. And when I mean write down, I do not mean type it out on your computer. I mean take an old traditional pen and a paper. Keep a separate book for these activities that I'm now about to mention, and just simply start writing.
ओके, तो
So
स्ट्रेंथ्स
sit with
वीकनेस,
yourself.
जस्ट अ सेकंड, जो स्ट्रेंथ्स या वीकनेस आपने बोला, दीज शुड बी आवर इनहेरेंट स्ट्रेंथ्स वीकनेस जो पर्सनालिटी में होती है, या फिर दीज कैन ऑल्सो बी कि मैंने अपने मास्टर्स में बहुत अच्छे मार्क्स आए थे बायोलॉजी में, तो बायोलॉजी इज माई स्ट्रेंथ, ऐसा कुछ?
Yes, we can note down all our strengths.
ओके।
So here you're talking about attributable strengths, which are I studied well in biology, so I did well. So actually, your strength is studying well for biology. It's not the marks that you got. It was the activity that you did of studying. So yeah. So once you write down about what is it that you know about yourself, okay, you can also write down things like I am a very compassionate towards animals. I'm compassionate towards the elderly or the poor people. I'm generous to people. I know how to deal with situations when they're tough times, or I don't know how to deal with situations when they're tough times. So write down every small thought process of yours, and this first step will only probably take you 1 week to 2 weeks, because to discover yourself takes you such a long time.
Yeah.
You might be just living your life on autopilot. And when you're writing down all these things, you may have, some bad things may come up to you saying, yeah, I should have done this better, or I should have done that better. And certain things you may have forgiven yourself. And then there are certain things that come to your mind that, that are very resentful, and you hold it against somebody. And like maybe a bad relationship with a parent, a sibling, a teacher, a friend. And those instances you think that, yeah, I'm weak in this because this one did that to me, and that is why I'm here. So there'll be certain of these moments also that will come in your life, and make a separate corner for them and see things I need to let go of.
Okay.
And that will make you realize that sometimes you are holding on to so many rocks and baggages that don't belong to you anymore. Like today, will you keep your first standard car textbooks with you? You won't. You've graduated in life and you've done your masters and you've finished everything. Why will you be the first standard textbooks? It's almost like keeping a grudge like that. No, in college she did that to me. ठीक है, अभी हो गया. अभी दोनों के बच्चे कॉलेज में जा रहे हैं. So relax, let it go ना. नहीं, but why should I let it go? She should let it go. He should let it go. Okay, letting go happens from both sides. So it's very important that if you want to fly, and when you have to take off with a parachute or with an aeroplane or with anything, you need 2 wheels, you need 2 legs. You cannot hop and then take off. You cannot hop on one wheel and take off. It doesn't work like that. There needs to be a synergy. It needs to happen at all ends of the vehicle, all ends of the body. Otherwise, it will be an imbalance. Let go. So if you are letting go, she will also let go. And you know how the letting go will happen? By confrontation. So think of all these things, your good, your bads, your uglies, what you like about yourself, what you don't like about yourself. That's step one. Step two comes to having compassion with yourself. So every time you're thinking nonsensical negative things like, oh my God, I think, coronavirus is going to come to me also. पर क्यों? आप तो घर में बैठे हो. You are taking all the precaution. Yes, I am. And why will the virus come to you? Are you having a party at your house? Are you calling over people that you don't know if they've been safe or not? So we have to, every time we get a negative thought, we need to rationalize the thought by asking ourselves, is there any truth in it? क्या ये बात सच है? घर पे आप बैठे हो, कोरोना वायरस क्यों आएगा आपके पास? नहीं, यहाँ से आएगा, वहां से आएगा. अरे it is not rain and thunder that it will just somehow come through the window. Yes, it may come if you are interacting with people unnecessarily. If you're not following protocol, ठीक है, आ सकता है. But to plan कि कोरोना वायरस तो मुझे होना ही है, I know it. अरे कहाँ से I know it? Sometimes we think that our gut is very strong. But all we have to do is sometimes clean our gut with probiotics, not do anything else with it. Honestly, because a lot of people think that they all have become astrologers. नहीं, मुझे तो पता ही है, I know. Yeah, what do you know? You don't know what you don't know in life.
Right.
So why attract those things? Why keep on saying that I know I cannot do this, I know I cannot do that, मैं तो फेल ही होने वाली हूँ, मुझे तो कुछ आता ही नहीं है, कोई पसंद ही नहीं करने वाला है. Why should you keep on telling yourself negative things? Going in for an exam, the student is thinking, पास होंगी ना. अरे क्यों नहीं होगे? आपने पढ़ाई की है? हाँ. एग्जाम लिखा है? हाँ. तो क्यों? Why will you fail? See, we have to rationalize the thought. And what happens is that we are never kind to ourselves. We want to do दुनियादारी with everybody. उसको हेल्प करना है, उसके लिए ये करना है, उसके लिए वो करना है, उसके लिए अच्छा बनना है, पर खुद के लिए तो अच्छा बनो. We are not being compassionate with ourselves. We are not understanding that an empty glass cannot pour. अगर आप ही खाली होंगे तो आप दूसरों को क्या दे सकते हो? कुछ भी नहीं.
Right.
You cannot give anyone anything unless you have something. So it is very important. Step 2 is to be very compassionate with yourself. So today, for example, if you post a picture, you post a podcast on your social media, it gets you 5 likes instead of 500 likes that you wanted. Okay, no problem. Appreciate 5 people saw it, full video, full podcast, they heard it. 5 people's life you have changed.
Yeah.
500 को क्यों बदलना है? Why? A lot of people keep on telling me that, Danaisha, you have 33,000 plus followers on your Instagram. It must be so nice, na? I'm like, kya nice hai? It took me 9 years to get 33. 9 years to get 33,000. There are people in 9 days who are 100,000 more than me. Now, if I compare, I don't have 100,000. मेरे तो 9 years की experience है. They are, I'm talking here about life, and I'm talking about living, and I'm talking about various things. They are talking about fashion products and other things. I'm talking about that, but I'm still not getting. Now, if I have to keep on comparing myself, I will never be happy in life.
Yeah.
Right? So to somebody, my 33,000 looks very good. To me, that 33,000 might look very small in somebody else who has 100,000.
Yeah.
It's relativity, but I have to be compassionate and kind to myself. Okay, whatever I know, I am doing now. If it took me 9 years, okay, no problem. But 9 years में जो काम मैंने किया है, I have worked with 10,000 people. That I can't put every time on Instagram, no. But now, if they have got 100,000, see that line of work, no. It is a different line of work. So we all need to understand that everyone's situation in life is very different. Today, people might get better opportunities than you. And that's all right, and that's okay. Because their journeys are different, their time paths are different. We need to learn that, and we need to accept that and have compassion with ourselves.
Okay, so you said that we have to write all these things down about ourselves, and we have to be compassionate towards ourselves. Then what comes next?
The next third step, I would say, is about accepting responsibility. Now, a lot of us feel that, our lives are dependent on other people's thoughts. Because my mom said this, my dad said this, मम्मी ने तो ऐसा कहा था इसलिए मैंने ये पढ़ लिया और मैं डॉक्टर बन गया, पर एक्चुअली आई डिडंट वांट टू बी अ डॉक्टर, आई वांटेड टू डू समथिंग इन डांस. So I think we need to start taking responsibility of our decisions. A lot of us keep on saying कि I actually had to do this. नहीं, आपको कुछ had to नहीं करना है. It's all a choice. Everyone has a choice. A lot of us realize, a lot of us, don't realize that we have a choice. So again, yesterday somebody asked me a question about why is it that our relationships nowadays don't last so long, and earlier times a lot of relationships used to last much better. So I said simple. Back in the day, our parents, grandparents, if they were uncomfortable in their relationships, they felt that they did not have a choice. Today, the same people have taught us कि बेटा जो मेरे साथ हुआ था ना वो तेरे साथ नहीं होना चाहिए, क्योंकि बहुत घुटन है. तो if it doesn't work for you, leave, no problem, right? The thought change.
Yeah.
Today, the world is telling us that all of us have a choice.
Yes.
आपको आईफोन में चॉइस है, आपको लैपटॉप्स में चॉइस है, आपको बूफे के लाइन में चॉइस है, आपको दाल खट्टी चाहिए, मीठी चाहिए, काली चाहिए, पीली चाहिए, सब में चॉइस है. So if you are having choices with basic things like food and water and रोटी, कपड़ा, मकान, सेलफोन में सारी चीजों में चॉइस है आपके पास, तो रिलेशनशिप्स में क्यों नहीं? All of us have choices. Today we realize that we have a choice. And some of us need to start to realize that it is not only with relationships with other people, but it is also relationships with ourselves that we have a choice. So today, Maitri, if you're telling me something very rude, you're saying, Banaisha, what rubbish you're saying, I can contest it. I can say, I'm sorry, Maitri, but this is my point of view. But if I just simply keep quiet and I shut up and I say, okay, fine, let's move on. I have chosen to succumb to you. I have chosen. I cannot say Maitri was rude to me and she made me feel so bad. Nahi. Maitri did not make me feel bad. I chose to feel bad because I did not do anything about it.
Yes,
अगर आपको किसी चीज में दुख होती है तो आप कुछ कीजिए. Why are you waiting for God to come down? God has given you the tools. He has given you a brain. He has given you a mouth. He has given you hands. And He has given you eyesight. Imagine those who don't have all these things. Right? So today, if you have all these tools, if you have all of this, use the intellect to take on and accept your responsibilities.
Yeah, so true. जैसे आपने बोला ना कि someone else cannot make you feel bad, but ऐसा मेरे साथ बहुत होता है. अगर कोई कुछ भी बोल देता है ना, I immediately start feeling bad कि अच्छा मतलब कुछ तो गलत है मेरे में. तो that's why that person is saying, मतलब दूसरों के ओपिनियन को हम अपनी स्टोरी मान लेते हैं.
Correct. Maitri, I'll give you a suggestion for this. Okay. So next time somebody tells you, okay, that Maitri, I don't like your t-shirt. Supposing. Okay, I don't like your t-shirt. कि मुझे जो भी तूने किया मुझे पसंद नहीं है. Instead of saying क्यों, why, what happened, मैंने क्या गलत किया, or not saying anything, ask them. अच्छा, तुम्हें मेरा t-shirt पसंद नहीं है? ठीक है. What do you think I should have worn? I actually quite like my t-shirt. Ask them. What would they do in that situation? Now, if somebody says, I don't like what you're saying, say that, I'm sorry that you don't like what I'm saying, but this is my point of view. What would you like me to say? Rather than accepting somebody's criticism and rejection, ask them what they would do better. What would they want you to do? So instead of just simply जो भी कोई बोल रहा है आप उसको एक्सेप्ट कर रहे हो, आप बोल रहे हो ठीक है मेरी गलती है, पर आप सोचो ना क्यों है आपकी गलती, पूछो. यस ठीक है, बट आप क्या करोगे इस टॉपिक में, आप क्या बोलोगे, व्हाट वुड यू डू, आप क्या कर सकते हो, ठीक है आप मेरी जगह होते तो आप क्या करते, पूछो. So instead of just accepting people's negativities, because remember that when somebody says negative things to you, they are actually coming from a place of negativity themselves.
Right.
Today, if I am thinking सब लोग चोर हैं, मेरे मन में कभी चोरी आती है, then I think,
that makes sense.
We should remember that unless and until we don't realize that we are in complete control of all our decisions, all our thoughts, all our actions, We will keep on letting other people take those decisions for us. Whether it is our mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, teacher, anyone.
Right. हम लोग किसी और को चेंज नहीं कर सकते, but we can change our perception about ourselves because we have a choice, as you just said.
Yes, that is right. And then coming to the fourth point is we have to stop neglecting our self-care. So what do I mean by self-care? Whether it is combing our hair properly, whether it is actually taking care of our what we are wearing, what we are not. So coming back to that example of a client of mine who dresses up in a nightie at home, and I simply told her, "Acha, instead of nightie, wear a nice t-shirt and track pants at home instead of a nightie." She said, "उससे क्या होता है?" I said, "देखो, आप नाइटी सोने के लिए रखो, ये टी-शर्ट और पैंट्स बाकी दिन के लिए रखो, okay? Because the full lockdown, you can't be in a nightie all the time, ना? मतलब आप your full psychology is only sleeping."
Right.
Your clothes are technically your second skin.
Yes.
So if you're going to remove one nightie and wear another nightie, your life is only going to be very lazy, relax, sleep, because all your life you have associated a nightie with relaxation. Now, if you're wearing something as a t-shirt and track pants at home, which is it's a fairly a home wear neutral clothing, right? So if you're wearing that throughout the day, or you're wearing, jeans and a top, or wearing pants and a top, or whatever it is, and you're sitting for work, you will then think work. If you're sitting to cook, you will then think cooking. Your mind will also change. And of course, people looking at you will also respond to you in that way. So self-care is about combing your hair, wearing iron clothes just because you're at home. Kuch bhi aisa, you can't just wear whatever you want to. You have to respect your body also. You have to respect yourself. Because then you will see yourself in the mirror and say, "Arey, मैं मोटी लग रही हूँ, कैसी लग रही हूँ, ऐसी लग रही हूँ, वैसी लग रही हूँ." अरे तो ठीक है. So at least make an effort for that, no? You are not doing anything, but you are criticizing only. So क्या change होने वाला है? कुछ नहीं.
Right.
Self-care first starts with small things like this. Then take out some time, read a book, relax, do something you want to do something that enjoys you sometime. If you're saying, "Okay, I want to lose weight," then actually go down to doing something that helps your fitness. You can't say that, "Nahi yaar, I only want to do spa." Spa self-care only, it's not the only solution to self-care. If you want something that is important for you, if you want to be healthy, then go on a diet, eat the right food, work out if you need, because you have to, because you're taking care of yourself. That is essentially what you have to do. So providing care to yourself in smaller ways, meditation, yoga, reading, hobbies, all these are different ways of taking care of yourself. And last but not the least, in today's generation and today's time, I would say, assess the role of social media in your life. It is very, very important. Social media is a really powerful tool, and it helps us connect, but it also helps us disconnect. It helps us disconnect with the reality and connect with the reality that we hope to have one day. So we need to keep in mind that our likes, our followers, our Instagrams, our Facebooks, YouTube, TikTok, whatever we use, that is a separate world. And what we actually live in is the reality. So we need to strike a balance. Today, if you're someone who's getting depressed because you did not get the likes, the views, the shares, the comments, as per what you had wanted, then you need to rethink, who is it in your life that really matters? Today, I actually had this thought last week itself. I put out a really nice video on my Instagram page, and which a lot of people asked me that question. So I made the video and so I put it out. Now that video did not get so many views, so as to say, as other videos have got, and I felt like, अरे but ये तो इन्हीं लोगों ने पूछा था मुझे आंसर करने के लिए, और इस पे मैंने वीडियो बना दिया और अभी कोई देख नहीं रहा है, तो what is going wrong? What did I do wrong? I didn't do anything wrong. जिसको देखना था उन्होंने देखा, जिसको नहीं देखना था कि नहीं आया उनके पेज पे, नहीं आया, ठीक है ना, it's okay. If you feel that others' validation on social media is the reason that your self-worth will increase or not, then you are not thinking correctly, because other people cannot put a price tag on you. Because the same people don't like you, you will revolt. You will say, "Nahi, aisa thodi hai. It's not like that." So then why don't you tell people what it is? So to sum all of this up, I have a quote which is my consultancy's tagline, if I have to say, is the moment you authorize yourself, the
Mhm.
world will endorse you.
Wow.
Unless and until you do not give yourself authority, the world is not going to know your capabilities and then refer to you. Today, Maitri, you got in touch with me saying, I have this podcast and I talk to so many people and I would like to talk to you.
Mhm.
That confidence, you came to me and said, I would like, you didn't ask me, I hope you don't mind, I hope it is okay. You didn't ask me those.
Mhm.
You told me your that came across as confident. But say if you had said, if you got in touch with me and say, I hope you find my podcast nice, I hope it is okay to get in touch with, मतलब you are only doubting कि आपका podcast is nice or not. Then why will I want to come and talk to you?
Yeah, true.
You are only not confident. Like today, you got in touch with me because maybe you found that hopefully you thought that I
Mhm.
was a confident individual.
Yeah.
Now, if I only looked like a bichari ke, nahi yaar, am I correct? Am I wrong? Am I right? Am I good enough? What will I talk on self-worth if mine only becomes questionable, correct? So
Yes.
we have to start to realize that the moment only you can authorize yourself, बाकी की दुनिया will say कि हाँ ठीक है, I endorse her. So
Mhm.
until you love yourself, you don't acknowledge yourself, no one is going to look at you as worthy of being loved, acknowledged, hired also in anything.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, so one thing that came to my mind is the first step that you suggested कि हमें अपने बारे में ये 4 चीजें लिखनी है.
Mhm.
उनका फिर हम क्या यूज कर सकते हैं, मतलब उनको कैसे अपनी सेल्फ वर्थ के लिए we will use those
So
pointers.
basically, when you write it down, na,
Mhm.
it's an intervention journey. You will automatically have many thoughts and solutions that will come your way that will
Mhm.
make you then realize what are the things to let go of and what are the things to keep. What are the things that you need to work towards, such as what are your strengths. So
Mhm.
once you identify your strengths, focus more on your strengths. Focus
Mhm.
less on your weaknesses. And yes, if your weakness is really hampering you, such as
Mhm.
say your weakness is communication skills,
Mhm.
and you are a lawyer,
Mhm.
of course you have to work on your communication. That time you can't say, "Nee, okay, that's my weakness, I'm not focusing on it."
Mhm.
Right? Now if you have to communicate, you have to communicate. Now if your basic skill sets are your weaknesses, yes,
Mhm.
get in touch with people, get in touch with consultants like us, and work towards your communication skills, your body language. Those are workable skills.
Mhm.
Yeah, but if you're saying that I'm not good at a sales job. Okay, what else are you good at? Can you think? Are you good at a marketing job? Are you good at a desk job? I can't go out on the field and sell. Okay, no
Mhm.
problem. So that's not your specialty. So matlab, don't go after that.
Mhm.
Try to work yourself in this. Now you said earlier biology I did well. ठीक है तो physics or chemistry को छोड़ दो. Work on biology. Doesn't mean you have to
Mhm.
be all good at all sciences, right?
Yeah.
So if
Mhm.
you found a specialty, work towards that specialty rather than trying to work towards everything. You know.
Mhm. Okay, got it, Banasha. सो आपने हमें कुछ एक्शन स्टेप्स दिए, आपने हमें बताया भी कि वेयर डज सेल्फ वर्थ कम्स फ्रॉम एंड हाउ कैन वी वर्क ऑन आवर सेल्व्स एंड जब हम अपने आप से प्यार करेंगे तो और भी लोग हैं वो भी हमसे प्यार करेंगे एंड वी विल ऑल्सो नॉट लुक फॉर एक्सटर्नल वैलिडेशन. तो ये बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जो हम सबकी लाइफ को अफेक्ट करती हैं. तो अगर हम इसके बारे में थोड़ा और डिटेल में पढ़ना चाहें, जानना चाहें, तो आर देयर एनी बुक्स दैट यू वुड लाइक टू रेकमेंड?
So there are not specific books only on self worth. I would say there are books on personalities in different, to help you discover yourself in different steps. I would say, and they're my favorite books. I mean, they have really helped me gain the knowledge that I have received. And yeah, so I mean, my books are there is a book called "Who Says You Can't, You Do" by Daniel Shidak. So it is a beautiful book for everyone who thinks that मैं यही नहीं कर सकता, I can't do any of these things, I am incapable, or has questionable self-worth. This book talks about self-worth in very different ways. So that's Who Says You Can't, You Do. The next book I would say is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And Think and Grow Rich is one of his oldest books, which teaches you how to shift your mindset from from a victim mindset to a survivor mindset. Another famous book is Practicing the Power of Now. I mean, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but it's Eckhart Tolle.
Yeah.
So this book really talks to you about being in the here and now, being in the present. So that's a wonderful book, again, to develop your self-worth. And a recent book by, Jay Shetty, someone I absolutely admire. After him, and his book, which is Think Like a Monk. It's a great book for anyone who's just starting out to understand themselves and what is self-help all about. So it's a nice book. I would definitely, recommend a lot of youngsters to read this book, because he's written it in a very simple, beautiful language. So yeah, these are my takeaways. There are many other books, of course, and I keep on making lists on my Instagram page. But these are my books related to this topic that I would definitely say is you should definitely start on it.
So Binaisha, मुझे आपसे बात करके बहुत अच्छा लगा, और जो आपने एक्शन स्टेप्स दिए, आई एम डेफिनेटली गोइंग टू फॉलो देम. और ये बुक्स मैंने आपसे बात करते करते अपनी अमेजोन की कार्ट में डाल ली हैं, जो मैंने इनमें से नहीं पढ़ी हैं. So Binaisha, if people want to connect with you besides this podcast, what's the best way where they can find you?
So my website, which is binaishakharas.com, and it has my email address, so I'm directly available there. My Instagram page, which is Binaisha Kharas.
Yeah. So Binaisha, आपने हमारे listeners हैं उनकी बहुत help की है, और listeners, अगर आपको भी लगा है कि Binaisha ने आपकी help की है, बहुत कुछ useful बताया है, तो do follow what she has suggested. भले ही धीरे धीरे, even she is not saying कि आप रश में रहो हर चीज करने के, क्योंकि फिर I think you will put more pressure on yourself. So whatever she has suggested, try to follow it, try to read those books maybe. और अगर आपको लगता है कि इससे आपकी या किसी और की हेल्प हो सकती है, तो प्लीज स्प्रेड वर्ड अबाउट लिटिल फिक्सेस पॉडकास्ट एंड स्प्रेड वर्ड अबाउट दिस पर्टिकुलर एपिसोड. तो चलिए फिर मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वेडनेसडे को. तब तक के लिए लाइफ में मजे करो और सदा सैसी रहो. बाय.